Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for the latest fishing report from the Fishhead video newsletter. This week there's been a fair bit happening out on the water. Around Moreton Bay, snapper have been the big news. There's been plenty of fish caught everywhere from about Macleay Island north, but in particular the mid-section of the bay, ranging from the mouth of the Brisbane River out through Mud Island and on to Harry Atkinson's kind of area has been fishing really well. Heard some excellent catches and some good quality fish too, up to sort of 80 and even 90 centimetres getting caught. So really nice quality snapper out there. They're falling to a range of baits and plastics. Some of the popular ones, the Z-Man plastics in a range of sizes, the 5-inch shads, well these minnows with the 3-inch with the little paddle tails. That did a nice job for me the other day. And new ones, the Mad Scientist from Lucky Craft, they're the 5-inch shads. They've got some really nice colours, so they've definitely been working well. Apart from that, around the islands there's been plenty of chopper tailor. Not a lot of really big ones yet, but they're definitely out there. So you can have a heap of fun with them early in the morning on the rising tide. Get out over the shallow coral flats and throw some shallow running lures or topwater lures. So stuff like little poppers, around 70 mil. Got some of the Lucky Craft ones there in the 65 mil. All really nice lures for tossing across the flats early in the morning. You get plenty of fish there. And also in the same location, you'll find some bream. It's been some good topwater bream fishing as well. Don't have to be out early in the morning to get the bream. You can do it right through the day, but particularly any time on that rising tide and the first of the run out again, fishing the flats around Peel Island and Goat Island is always a popular choice. And the usual sort of suspects, again, smaller poppers, things like the bent minnows, been really popular as well, wise dogs. So plenty of different lures there to fish those shallow water areas. In the canals there's also been some bream. Around Raby Bay also hearing plenty of reports of cod, which is a little bit out of season, but seems to be a fair few around. But some good sized bream coming from the canals too. Inside the canals, be downsizing the lures a little bit rather than the big top waters. Try using some smaller plastics and little crankbaits and that sort of thing around the pontoons. What else? We've had some jewies getting caught this week. Again, the Brisbane River has been the place to go for the jewies. They've been caught on a variety of stuff, everything from big soft plastics and live baits down deep to shallow running lures up around well lit areas, under bridges, that sort of thing. Even surface lures have worked on the jewies. So depending on the location, you can vary the techniques quite a bit. Also been plenty of jewies caught out around places like Mud Island and Harry Atkinson's and the Peel Island Artificial. All those deeper reefs there, you can bounce some big 6, 7, 8-inch plastics around with some heavier jig heads along the bottom, and you're in with a really good chance of pulling a nice big jewie. Next, squid. Coming into right in the middle of midwinter now. The water's nice and clear out there, and the squid are all starting to move into the western side of the bay. So plenty of them, whether you're fishing off a jetty or out of the boat, great time to go and chase them. So all the usual suspects have been working well. The 2.5 size, number 2 size squid jigs that always work really well along the shoreline. Anything that sinks fairly slowly for fishing off the jetties, because you're mostly in fairly shallow water. It's been going well. Find when the squid are nice and aggressive, the bright fluoros, the oranges and the pinks have been going well, but more often than not now, because they're starting to see a few jigs about the place, more natural colours, so greens, browns, reds, that sort of thing, and especially really plain natural ones that look like bait fish have been going great. Also, there's been a bit of success with some of the guys fishing the deeper areas for squid and also cuttlefish. So places like the corally, rubbly ground off Wellington Point in about 6 to 8 metres of water, fishing these bigger, heavier jigs and just slowly letting them hop across the bottom has been a great way to go to get some of those, especially the bigger cuttlefish. So coming into this weekend, looks like a bit of up and down weather, but should be some good opportunities to go chase bream on the flats, snapper around some of the points and reef drop-offs, and also plenty of flathead down towards Jumping Pin, any of the sandbanks and channel drop-offs. Great time to go and chase them. And also good time to go and chase a few jewies around the river as well while they're still in good numbers. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll have another report fairly soon. And also, don't forget to have a look at our new gear report as well. Also, you should find it on YouTube under the Tightline TV site. Thank you.